With the broker market share hitting a whopping 76.8%, I want to do a little bit of a deep dive into what this means for the future of our industry. Now, my take on this might be a little bit controversial, and I've largely kept my thoughts in private circles and not in public forums because I do not want people to come for me with pitchforks in the comments. However, I have decided that there is probably a little bit of value in voicing this out loud, so I am going to take a punt. First step today is a little bit of a history lesson when the mortgage industry was born in the early 80s and when it really took off in the early 90s. As an industry, we started off with 0% market share and have taken nearly 80% of it over the past 40 years. All of the market share that we took came from bankers because getting a home loan via mortgage broker is a structurally better way of securing finance. And being a mortgage broker was a real competitive advantage over bankers. Largely because we have access to multiple products and multiple policies, which gives us multiple solutions. Fast forward to today, and mortgage brokers are the dominant force in the finance industry. Now, this is where things might get a little bit tricky. With mortgage brokers holding majority market share, there is now very little left to take from bankers. So structurally, the game has changed from brokers competing with bankers to brokers competing with brokers. And being a mortgage broker is no longer a structural competitive edge on its own because all our competitors are now brokers. Now, I know the mortgage industry is tight and we all love each other's, but there is some level of real commercial impact here. And I'm going to give you a couple of examples of challenges that exist today that did not exist in the past. Number one, generalist versus specialist. In the past, a mortgage broker that was a generalist who helped anyone do anything could still succeed. Today, mortgage brokers that are specializing in a particular niche are gaining a competitive edge in that niche and are chipping away at the market share of the generalist brokers. Number two, marketing versus referrals. In the past, passive word-of-mouth style lead getting was enough to fuel the growth of a mortgage business. Today, there are mortgage brokers that are gun marketers and they are gobbling up the prospective clients before they even get a chance to turn into a referral. And the combination of these two factors actually introduces a third challenge that we are going to face in the future. A mortgage business that is oversubscribed for lead flow that works in the same deal space over and over again can typically scale more predictably and more effectively than one that is not. These factors then combine to create profitability, which is then used to hire the best talent in the industry, which further accelerates the pace of change. If you got this far, please don't be scared. It is not all doom and gloom, and there is actually more opportunity today than there has ever been. But we can't do business the same way we did 10 years ago in 10 years' time and expect to get the same results. If that means leveling up and carving out a competitive edge in our corner of the market, then I am all in for that future.